Hi everyone, and welcome back to Boss Girl Budgets, or if you're new here, welcome. I am so happy that you have found our little budget fam. My name is Lili and I'm a 39-year-old coffee loving cash stuffer, and here we are all about real life budgeting and honest chats. So if you are into budgeting, saving, or just love cozy vibes and a good chat, hit that subscribe button and let's jump into it. So today is cash stuffing day. I have got my weekly income in my everyday wallet, and we are going to sit down and have a little catch up because I have not filmed in a little while, and I know that you guys have been waiting for me to do some cash stuffing. Life has been a little crazy lately. I have started my new job, and it has been a bit of a not a struggle, but it has been a lot of change to my schedule. So I was just doing Boss Girl Budgets, and now I have two jobs. So I am now working on Mondays and Tuesdays and possibly Thursdays, but it has changed my routine quite a bit because it means that I now do Boss Girls on Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays, and I have Sunday off. But because Boss Girl has been quite busy, I've been working pretty much every day, which I love because it is my favorite job in the world. So that has been taking a little while to get used to, and then obviously filming on top of that has just been non-existent because there has been no time. But I have now got my routine down pat. I have worked out my filming schedule, and I've worked out my Boss Girl Budget schedule and my work schedule, and I think I've got it all under control now, and I think it's going to be so much better, and it means that I can film a little bit more, which is really exciting because I do miss my weekly videos. Because Instagram and TikTok, they just are not the same as YouTube. Like, I feel like I can connect with you a lot better on YouTube, and as much as I love Instagram and TikTok, YouTube was kind of the big thing for me when I first started. So I'm really excited to have this back and running. So I should be filming every Wednesday now. So cash stuffing videos will most likely go up on Wednesday nights or Thursday mornings. Depends on how hectic life it is, but I will be filming every Wednesday. And for now, I'm just going to do the cash stuffing video, and later on, when I've worked out the routine a little bit better, I will start including more informative videos and more behind the scenes videos and things like that. So that is where we're at. The other big change for my budget is that I am now getting paid fortnightly. I have never had a job where I've been paid fortnightly, so that has been taking some getting used to, and I'm not exactly confident that we are where we should be. It has been a bit big. It's been a big adjustment for me personally because I've always been paid weekly. And then the other thing is that my husband is going to start work soon, and I'm not sure if his new work would be weekly, fortnightly, whatever. So that's going to take some getting used to. But at the moment, we're getting paid fortnightly, and then Boss Girl Budgets, I get paid weekly. So for cash stuffing, I have been trying to go, even though I get paid fortnightly, I've been trying to do my budget weekly anyway. So when I get paid the fortnightly pay, I'm splitting it up into two. I think that's probably the best thing I can do for now, because I will never be sure what I'm going to get the next week from Boss Girl Budgets. So if I don't get any orders from Boss Girl Budgets and my pay doesn't come in from my work, then that's a whole week that I do not have any income, because Boss Girl Budgets is so different. Like, one week I can get, I don't know, $500, and then another week I can get $10. It's really sporadic. It has zero what's the word? I'm really not good with my words today, but there's what am I trying to say? Oh my gosh, zero routine. Routine's not the right word. There's just no stability. Zero stability. So I have no idea what is going to happen as the weeks go. So this cash stuffing is last week's Boss Girl budgets plus my fortnightly pay, which was this week, and it isn't a lot because Boss Girl didn't do a lot last week, but the Halloween launch has now kind of started to kick off, and so I'm hoping that next week's pay will be a bit better. But this is my everyday wallet. I'm just going to do a quick run through because I haven't done a video for so long, and I know that you guys are probably like, what are you doing? How's your budget going? So this is my everyday wallet, and in here I've still got groceries. I've already cash stuffed my everyday. This is the other thing that's kind of changing, so you'll notice a few changes in the next few weeks. Because we haven't had an income, I've only been stuffing my sinking funds and my savings challenges on camera, and everything else I've been stuffing before. So I'm going to start, probably from next week, I'll start showing you my stuffing for my everyday. So I will stuff my everyday wallet, my sinking funds, my savings challenges, and then what I'm going to do is to be fully transparent like I used to be. I'm going to start a binder that is, it will have my rent and my bills, but I will do it in prop notes like I used to. I used to do all of my bills and everything in prop notes so you could see what was coming in and what was going out, etc. So I'm going to start doing that again, but for today we're just going to go through this one and then do my sinking funds and my savings challenges. So for my everyday, we have got my groceries, we've got Life is for Living. This is for entertainment type stuff, but we haven't really been using this, but I like to still just stuff it, and then whatever I don't spend from this envelope I roll over into my entertainment sinking fund. Coffee, I haven't been using this. My new job, thank goodness, has a coffee machine at work, so I've been making coffees at work, which has been such a life changer because all my past jobs apart from the cafe work, I've had to buy coffee while I'm at work, so this is a life changer. But I still stuff it for weekends if I'm going out and about, but I haven't really needed it recently. My envelope, there is just a little bit left in here. I think there's $30. It started at $50. I've been spending a little bit, so what I'm going to do with this one actually is I'm going to take $10 of it out, keep $20 in, and I will show you later, well, in a second, what I'm going to do with that. Dining out, self-explanatory, and then household, I normally put $5 to $10 in this envelope once a week, just so I can go to the shop and grab, you know, like toothpaste or dishwashing liquid or anything that we missed on the grocery list. And then car juice, I have not had to use this week, but it is due to be filled up tomorrow, so I have not been taking this money out. I used to take it out and add it to my car fund, but I have been rolling it over just because I'm starting back at work, so I've been driving a bit more and I want to make sure that I have petrol in here all the time. And then my back to bank envelope, so as you can see, it's empty because I went to the bank and put it all back in. Okay, so that is that for there, and this is the money that we are stuffing today. So I have gone to the bank. I usually take my cash breakdown notepad. Let me show you that. I don't have mine here, but this one is one that's ready to go in orders this week. So I use this cash breakdown notepad and I fill in the denominations, and then I take this to the bank so that I know what cash I want to take out. This is really handy and it fits really nicely in the new wallets as well. So that's a really handy tool to have. I'm trying to think of like all the things that I haven't talked about in a while because I just want to try and keep everyone up to date, because it feels like so long since I last spoke to you guys. All right, so we are cash stuffing 50, 120, 140, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 35. So 235. Please let me know in the comments down below how you're going, how your budget's going. I really do miss our chats and keeping up with everybody. I haven't even had time to keep up with everybody's YouTube channels, which I'm really sorry about, because I feel really bad when I don't. I just feel so behind on everything and everybody. But now that life is getting a little bit more organized, I can get back to following you all. So I'm hoping to get on today and see where you guys are all at. But please let me know down below where you're at, if you're doing well. I did have a few people last time that contacted me about their budgets. They weren't doing so great, and I had a couple of customers request for me to help them with their budget, and I did do that for them, and I've had some really good feedback about how their budget is going, so I'm really excited about that. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in. I can look into it a bit more, but I have done a few budgets for followers. I basically send out a little questionnaire. They will tell me things about their budget and their life and their goals and things like that, and then I have a look at their budgets, and then I send through like a little spreadsheet of what I think they should be doing and things like that. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, I could look into doing that as a service in my store. It's just only if there's enough, because I'm not a financial advisor, and so it wouldn't be very expensive. It's just something that I can help people with, but there needs to be enough people wanting the service, I suppose, for me to put the effort in, because it does take me a while to go through someone's budget and work it out and go back and forth and talk with them and all that kind of thing. So, but I would definitely be open to having that as a service if that was something that people were interested in. But yes, anyway, we have got $235 here to stuff, so let's jump into it. So first up, I'm going to fix this $10 that was in my spending envelope. I'm just going to go into my personal. This is why I wanted to do this first before I start cash stuffing, because I haven't put any money into my challenges lately, so I want to put some money into my Funko Pop fund, because Halloween, guys, you know how much I love Halloween because I talk about it all the time, but Funko Pops they're starting to bring out all of the Halloween range. So I recently purchased all of the Casper Funko Pops, and I know that there's more and more coming. So I'm going to put a little bit more into here, because I know I saw that there is a Sleepy Hollow range. Now, not only is this a Halloween range, but I am also Johnny Depp obsessed, and I collect all his movies and I collect all his Funko Pops. So they're bringing out the new Sleepy Hollow ones. So this needs to be full in time for that because I have to have them. So in here we have $10, $20, $30, $40, and I have not been keeping up with this. So let's do that. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Beautiful. And then, wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. Right, and then Lorcana funds. This is my other savings challenge because I have been collecting Lorcana cards as well. Not as much as my Funko Pops, but I do that. But in here we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So let's just fix up this as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I know I'm a big kid, but I do love collecting things. If there is something that you collect that's a little bit out of the ordinary, let me know, because I cannot be the only one that has these weird obsessions. Okay, so that is that. That's all sorted. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So I'm going to start with savings challenges. So let's grab that one. I have changed my binder to my trifold binders because I just like it better. But because we have the new, let me move these over. Because we have the new Halloween range, and I need to add some new challenges because I finished while I was off camera. I'm really sorry because I know you guys love seeing me complete challenges, but I finished the winter challenge. I finished, what was the other one? I finished the Wednesday challenge. I finished the date night challenge. So we're going to add some challenges in here. I have already added spring. I added this one last week. So I swapped the winter for the spring challenge. But we are going to, because of Halloween, we are going to take this one out and we're going to swap it over to the new Ghosty dashboard. How gorgeous is this dashboard? I'm really excited to have the Halloween range because I don't normally do a Halloween range. I normally just do like a little Halloween challenge or something, but this year I did a big range. So the Ghosty theme is really cute. I also did a Beetlejuice range, and what else did I do? I did franchise horror and classic horror, so like Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula. Like, it was really cool. So I thought I would add in some of the new challenges. So first challenge is the mystery manifest. So this is a scratch off challenge, obviously, so that's going to go in here. So we'll be starting that one. I'm also going to start the Beetlejuice word search challenge. I have not done a word search challenge yet, so I'm excited about this one. There was a word search challenge in my Christmas advent box last year, but I haven't actually done it as a challenge myself. But I don't know, do you guys like these like game kind of ones? Because I love them. So yes, so we've got the Beetlejuice challenge. Then I'm going to do, I think this one's going to be for my date night. I'm doing the mini witches brew. The lighting is so bad today. I'm really, really sorry. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. This one comes in a pack of 3. So it comes in these 3. So you've got mini witches brew, hocus pocus, let's save and focus, and Batty for savings. So if you purchase it in the store, it comes as a pack of 3, but I'm just using this single one for today. And that will be my new date night challenge. And then lastly, I'm using the Hey Boo Let's Save. And I think this one is going to be for the kids challenge because I think I finished that. Yes, that was the Wednesday one. So yes, that's going to be the new kids challenge. And then these 2 are just new. I'm not sure what I'm going to put them towards yet. But we'll work that out later. So let's stuff these first. Ooh, how am I going to do this? Let's go like that. I don't have as much space as I normally do. So actually, maybe I'll move my coffee. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, so first up we have Mystery Manifest. And I do have a new scratcher, which is really cool. I'm actually thinking, let me know what you think. I'm actually thinking of adding these to the care pack. So I don't know if you guys remember, I bought out a care pack a couple of months ago, and it's basically a cleaning pack. So in there it has isopropyl spray, it has reusable cloths, it has a Sharpie, like it's like a little beginner pack so you can keep your envelopes and trackers clean. So I'm thinking of adding one of these in to the pack, and the packs are not in my store at the moment. They have sold out, but I am upgrading the packs, so that's why I haven't put them in the store yet, because I've changed the cloth that comes in there is now a better cloth, and then obviously I want to include one of these So we'll see how that goes, but they should be back in the store soon. They were really popular, which I was really happy about. Let's go this one here. Oh, I am loving these scratch tools. Oh, so good. Now I just need one of those cleaner things. Okay, so we've got $5, so we're going to put $5 into this challenge this week. This video is probably going to be really long because I'm just rambling, but it's because I haven't done a video for so long and I'm so excited to be back. Okay, search and save. Let's see what we can find first. Let's just go the first one. Let's look for spooky. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, actually, I'll do it. Right, spooky. Oh my gosh. I used to be really good at these. And you'd think I'd know where everything is because I did it myself. Up the top, spooky. Oh, fun. And there is a section just up the top that you can write what you're saving for. I haven't decided what I'm saving for yet, so I'm not going to write it. But spooky is $5, so we're going to put $5 in there. Love that challenge. That is so much fun. Okay. Mini Witch's Brew. Let's just go. Let's do $10. So I'll do this $6 and the $4. So $10 going in that one. Hey Boo, let's save. Now, this one was going to be for the kids, wasn't it? So let's do, each icon is $5. I usually do these as $5 only because it makes it a bit more manageable and not so scary. And because these are going into my challenge, my sinking funds over here, it makes sense to do them in smaller amounts. Spring fashion, we are up to week 2 and week 2 is $30. Oops. So let's color that in. So 20 and 30. And then we have $20 in there, so $50. Okay, breakfast club. This is for me and hubby to have little breakfast dates. So we're going to put $5 in that one. So this one now has $20, $30, $40, $50 as well. I feel like, have I not? Okay, hang on. 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. I was going to say, I didn't think that challenge was that much money. Okie dokie. And then lastly, we have health insurance. And this one is $20, I think. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60. No. Is it 10? 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 20, 40. Oh my lord. How does that work? Hang on. Was it 15? 15, 30, 60. No. Okay, I need a calculator. 14. 2 10? No, it can't be. Unless I haven't counted it again. 1, 20, 40, 50, 65. 65 divided by... That's 11, so it must have been 15 at one point. 3, 4, 5. So I go 65. So it should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Intriguing. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. 1, 20, 40. Let's go 140 and then 40, 50, 60. Let's add 5. Right, let's make this 10. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget it next time. So each icon is worth 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we can colour in another 3. I do not know what happened there. And I swear I started at 20. I'm going to go back in my videos and realise what I've done, but for now it is sorted, so that's okay. Right. So we've just got 3 more icons to go, and then this can go into my medical fund. Okay, so that is all of our savings binder done. Now, for the next lot of savings, we are going into Christmas. Ta-da! I do love my Christmas binder. I think this is one of my favorite binders. Okay, so Christmas. Let's go into, actually, how much have we got left? Oh, we should be okay. All right. So gifts, let's do 15. So 5, 10, 15. So we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $75. And I bet you any money this is not correct either. So where did I just put it? Pen. Here it is. Let's colour in 1 and then we'll calculate it and see if this is correct, because I feel like I must have cash stuffed off camera and then forgotten to colour in all the trackers. So 15 times 4, so it should be 60. No, so we need to colour in 1 more. See, I knew it. All right, there we go. So that's up to date, which is great. I can't believe how close Christmas is, to be honest, because it's really like coming fast. Traditions. I have got $25, which doesn't make any sense. So let's put $5 into that one. So 10, 20. That makes it 30, which means we can colour in 3. I might have just put it in as a half one. Okay, so we'll leave that one as it is. Feasting is $5, so let's put 5 in that one. It's not very often that I can colour these all in, so I'm pretty happy with this. 5, 10, 15, 20, that one's correct. Hallelujah. Okay, and clothing is $2.50, so let's put $5 in and we'll colour in 2 of these. And let's make sure that this one is correct. So it should be 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. That one is correct as well. So there we go. And then in the back here, I've got my fully funded slips ready to go. And then I've got my not so important envelopes, so decorations, hosting and giving, which I will only get to if I can fund these important ones at the front. So that is our Christmas done. Now we just need to go into our sinking funds. So let's start with my main sinking funds binder. So in here we have medical, which is getting stuffed with our savings challenge, so we're going to leave that one. Our self-care, that's going to get $20. So this now has 20, 30, 40. Identity, this is going to get $10. I am going to have to use this soon to get my driver's license. It's coming up for renewal. I think it could be the end of this month. I need to double check that, but that has got $70 in there. Vitamins, this is going to get $5. So this one now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and now these are the less important ones, but I'm going to put some in gifting because that is really low. So that has got $10. Entertainment, this one gets stuffed with rollover money, and sometimes I will put money in this one. I'm not going to put it in today. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so $80 in there. I'm just going to leave that as it is for now because we did just do a trip to Brisbane. So I'm going to work all that out and then we'll start stuffing that one again. And then kids funds, that gets stuffed with the kids savings challenge. I'm going to take this one out because we're not using this one at the moment. So that is our main sinking funds sorted. So I've got $100 left, which is really good. So let's have a look in home and car sinking funds. So home, I'm going to swap some of these if I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. So swap that for a 50. So furniture has $100, $200, $300, $400. We're going to start needing some furniture and decor and things like that because we're building a new room. So I am going to put $10 into this one. Appliances, I've got 1, 2, 3, 405. Let's put $10 into that one as well. Essentials, I've not been stuffing, so let's put $5 in that one. Home decor, I have got 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So let's change this one as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect, let's put that there, swap that. So we have 150 in home decor, and I'm going to add 10. Future home, I'm just going to leave this one now because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put in there or like what I'm going to use it for. Car service is going to get 10. Oh, sorry, this one now has 1, 2, 10, 20, 30. So 130. And then tires and brakes is also going to get 10. So tires and brakes now has 51, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. And then Lancer, this is just my car, and it's just for coolant, oil, that kind of thing. So this has got 10, 20, 35. Let's put in a 5 to make it 40. I also do like my car washes and things with that one. Now I have got how much left? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, $40 left. So what I think I will do is I'm going to go back to our main sinking funds, and I'm going to add some more to identity because I know this one is quite low, because by now I should have my driver's license and my husband's driver's license fully funded in here, and it is not. So it is because I had to pay for my visa, and that ended up being a bit more than I thought. So let's put in, let's go 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that means in here we now have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So there's $100 in here. I'm going to try next week to stuff a lot more into this one, and I'll keep adding a bit more. Normally I add $5 a week. I'm going to try and do like $15, $20. And then let's also go into gifting, because that's quite low, and I'm going to put that in there because I keep getting caught out having to buy like a birthday gift or birthday cards that I send overseas and things like that. It is getting a little bit low in that envelope. I really want to build these up now that I've got a job. It's just going to make life so much easier. Having regular income is going to be really, really helpful. And it's going to be great to be able to start getting ahead again, which I haven't been able to do all year. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really hope that you have stuck with me for so long. It's been so great to have everybody, and I hope that now that I'm back to regular weekly videos that we'll be able to catch up a lot more. And I will see you all in next week's video. So thank you. Bye guys.